Proverbs 23. I read from the Institute for Scripture Research, the ISR, because it takes a direct translation from Hebrew to English, Greek to English, and Aramaic to English. Yah is the Elohim of the heavens and the earth, the first and the last and the only, and he's an extremely jealous El. He's so jealous that he doesn't even want the names of idols or mighty ones to come to our lips. And Yah is short for YahWeh, YahWeh, Yod-He, Vav-He. There's no difference. It's like saying Dan, Daniel, Daniel with an E. What is the difference is does matters when people say that Phil, Bob, Sam, and Aaron are literally the same name, because they're not, and no one in their right mind would believe that, and people that think we should be able to force YahWeh to believe that is very foolish. There was no letter J in the Hebrew, Greek, or Aramaic texts because the letter J is about 600 years old, and the son of Elohim, Yehoshua, died on a stake for the sins of all of humanity over 2,000 years ago. In a direct translation from Hebrew to English, Yehoshua is Joshua, and I strongly believe that the son of Elohim's name, Yehoshua, means Yahweh is salvation. Proverbs 23. When you sit down to eat with a ruler, look well what is before you, and put a knife to your throat. Hold on. When you sit down to eat with a ruler, look well what is before you, and put a knife to your throat if you are a man given to appetite. Do not desire his delicacies, for that food is deceptive. Do not labor to be rich. Cease from your own understanding. Do not set your eyes to that which is not. It's a question mark. Do not set your eyes. Oh, do you set your eyes on that which is not? For riches certainly make themselves wings. They fly away like an eagle to the heavens. Do not eat the bread of one having an evil eye, nor desire his delicacies, for as he reckons in his life, so is he. Eat and drink, he says to you, but his heart is not with you. You vomit the peace you have eaten and lose your sweet words. Do not speak in the ears of a fool, for he treads on the wisdom of your words. Do not move the ancient boundary, and do not enter the fields of the fatherless. That's the second time now they've said do not move the ancient boundary, and this is talking about Israel and what boundary they already have. For their Redeemer is strong, he shall plead their cause against you. Bring your heart to discipline and your ears to words of knowledge. Do not withhold discipline from a child. If you strike him with a rod, he does not die. Strike him with a rod and deliver his being from Sheol, SHE''OL. My son, if your heart shall be wise, my heart rejoices, even I, and my kidneys exult when your lips speak what is straight. Do not let your heart envy sinners, but be in the fear of Yahweh all day long, for certain there is a hereafter, and let your expectancy not be cut off. Hear, my son, and be wise, and guard my heart in the way. Be not among heavy drinkers of wine, or with gluttonous eaters of meat, for the drunkard and the glutton become poor, and slumber puts rags on a man. Listen to your father who brought you forth, and do not despise your mother when she is old. Buy the truth and do not sell it. Wisdom and discipline and understanding the father of the righteous greatly rejoices, and he who brings forth a wise one delights in him. Let your father and your mother rejoice, and let her who bore you exalt. My son, give me your heart, and let your eyes watch my ways. For a whore is a deep pit, and a strange woman is a narrow well. She too lies in wait as for a prey, and increases the treacherous among men. Who has woe? Who has sorrow? Who has contentions? Who has complaints? Who feels hurt without cause? Who has redness of eyes? Those staying long at the wine, those going in to search out mixed wine. Do not look on the wine when it is red, when it gives its color to the when it gives its color in the cup as it flows smoothly. In the end it bites like a snake and stings like an adder. Your eyes look on strange women, and your heart breaks perverse or speaks perversities, and you shall be as one lying down in the midst of the sea, and as one lying at the top of the mast, saying, They struck me, I was not sick, they beat me, I did not know. When shall I wake up? Let me seek it again.